Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Peter, all the way from South Africa. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subby, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. In few hours time, we will be watching Miss Universe Philippines prelims, and I've got my 10 ladies in no particular order that I need them to do some of the things and not to do some of the things. So these 10 ladies are already in my top 10 final prediction, but I will watch them closely during the prelims in order for me to decide that I've got a rigid top 10 for my prediction, for my final prediction after the actual prelims. So these ladies that I'm going to be calling out here with all the critiques that I have and everything that I want to add up on them, I want them to do the same. I know they might not watching my video, but you never know what is going on. But these are the things that I want them to do and some of the things that I don't want to see on that stage. So we're going to be talking about these 10 ladies. Let's get into this video. At number 10, as I said, it is in no particular order. So whatever number that I'm giving you for these ladies over here, it doesn't mean that my final prediction will be the same numbers. So at number 10, I've got Zimbales. Zimbales, I need you to keep the momentum a bit higher than what you're doing at this point of time. You got this, and I feel like you deserve to be in the top 10 for final predictions, but don't let me down. Keep up the momentum. Make sure that you keep up the pace throughout your actual performance during the prelims. Let's go to Pampanga, number 9. Pampanga, you're always having that kind of when you're on stage, there's a bit of low energy at some point or whatever. The consistency is not getting there's just something that is not really adding up at some point when you're doing your things. But you are doing your things. You need to be confident in what you are doing, and you need to be sure of yourself, because you are beautiful. You are everything that we want to see on that Miss Universe stage, and that means the cards. You need to play your cards right. You need to make sure that you don't doubt yourself when you're on that stage, because it shows when you are doing your walk, when you are doing your performance. It shows when you are not sure about certain things that you're doing on stage. Let's go to number 8. Number 8 goes to Northern California. Northern California, I need you to put more and more. Actually put everything that you have in you on that stage. I need you to make sure that you scrape the floor with their wigs and hair and whatever, and clip-ons and whatever. I need you to keep up the pace. Just switch on high. If you are on the middle part and it is your strategy, please switch it up high, because I don't feel you at sometimes. I don't feel you on stage. I need you to keep me glued to the screen. I don't want to watch and feel like I need to see another candidate. So please make sure that you raise the bar a bit higher. There is no time for strategies right now. Your strategy, you have to leave it on that Miss Universe prelims, Miss Universe Philippines prelims stage. That's what you need to do, because first impressions, they last longer, and that is the important part. You are going to be judged for that prelims. That you need to put it in your head. Baguio City, number 7. Sis, you need to just make sure that you don't change yourself. You need to make sure that you keep us glued on the screen, because you are doing super well at this point of time when it comes to stage performance. You are doing super well. I need you to make sure that you put more energy, and that when you speak, when Baguio speak, you want to listen, right? And yes, sometimes she gets lost in the mist and whatever, but you want to listen. So she commands when she speaks, and I want to see that edge that you have when you speak. I want to see it on your walk and on your performance. You've got it. You've got everything. You've got face, you've got body, you've got beautiful hair. You are just beautiful. You are in the entire Miss Universe as a whole. So I need you to make sure that that momentum that you have, just add a bit of spice in it in order for us to keep on watching you. Number 6 is Cebu City. How do I even criticize Cebu City? How do I even add anything on Cebu City? Because Cebu City is giving me everything that I want to see. She is giving me everything that I want to see. I just want you to polish on your turns, just to do a bit of polishing there and there. Just give us something that is very unique. Give us something that is very well calculated. Then everything for you is perfectly done. Let's go to my number 5. Number 5 goes to Palawan. Just to remind you guys, these numbers are not as in my final prediction. I'm just numbering them so that I can know where I am within that 10 ladies. So number 5, Palawan. Palawan is one of the youngest candidates on this Miss Universe Philippines stage, and I can tell you right now, since from the beginning, at the beginning I said she's going to be a dark horse. At this point of time, for me, she is a front runner. That is for me, that is my opinion. She's a front runner. She is doing all the right things on a stage. She doesn't even have that mentality that she's younger than everybody, or she's one of the youngest in the competition. She should be maybe reserved or something like that. She's so mature. Her walk is so mature. Her walk screams a queen. The walk screams everything that I want to see. So Palawan, you need to keep it up. You need to keep the momentum the way it is. If you don't want to go overboard, you can just run with it the way that you've been running this race, because it is perfectly done. Let's go to number 4. Bacoor is my number 4, who is also doing the most on that Miss Universe Philippines stage. That lady just needs to hypnotize us with her beautiful eyes, because she's got those eyes. Keep that momentum. If you've got that momentum, make sure that you play around with your eyes, my dear, because your eyes are the silent killer. Your eyes are the actual thing that we actually want to see all the time, because your eyes are your identity. When I think about Miss Universe Philippines Bacoor, I'm thinking about the beautiful eyes. So make sure that you hypnotize us with your eyes, because your stage performance, your stage presence, your performance as a whole on stage is perfect. But I need you to use those eyes, because those eyes are going to show you wonders. Let's go to my other candidate. It is Iloilo City. Iloilo City, I need you to stop with your poses. I need you to actually tone it down when it comes to your neck movement. I don't want those neck movement. They look very awkward to me. I need those transitions on your face to be as smooth as possible, because sometimes you can go a bit awkward when it comes to changing those facial expressions. Your arm movement as well, that arm movement needs to be dropped, because your arm movements are super destructive. Anything else, I think it's fine. And also, maybe with your walk, I think your walk needs to be to have a substance. You need to put a bit of substance in your walk. Iloilo City is one lady that is so very exotic, very beautiful. I just wish her styling would be perfect, because for the past couple of times that I see Iloilo on these events that they had, her styling is a bit off for me. Her styling bit off, and I wish and I hope and pray her styling for prelims will improve, because she's got a very exotic look, a very different look, a beautiful look, very fierceness in her face. I need the clothes to reflect her fierceness. I don't want all these gimmick clothes that they actually styling her and stuff like that. I need her to be very classy and very, if she can go very simple and current, and I don't know how to explain it. She's already masculine. She doesn't need too much things going on her clothes. So hairstyling needs to be perfect, and as I said, the arm movements, the facial expressions needs to be smoother. Also the neck movement also needs to be a bit smoother. She doesn't need to go full force. She already has the look. She already has the look that is a silent killer, that is a superpower. Her look only. She can just stand there. She would be the winner, right? That's my take. Let's go to another beautiful lady. Quezon Province. I also have a problem with her too busy walk. Like her walk can be too fast. Her walk can be too quick for me. And she it needs to be classy. She's very beautiful. She's like a goddess. So I need her walk to be classy and to be strong, like the walk that you feel like this person just grinds the floor with the walk. Like she doesn't have to walk like she's gliding. You can glide if you've got something to prove, but for her there's nothing to prove, because we already know that she's beautiful. We already know that she had a successful pageant career already before this one. So she needs just to give us that strong walk without going all sorts of crazy clownery moments whereby she's just walking like so fast to the point that I'm focusing on the legs, because I feel like, oh my gosh, I wish she doesn't trip. That's my take. And lastly, I've got Tagig. Tagig is one of the extremely beautiful ladies. Her walk is extremely strong. I just don't like the turns. The last turns that you do sometimes, these 2 turns or whatever, just drop them. If you've got that 1 turn or 1 or 2 turns, it's fine. You just gave it all. You are one lady that has got a strong look. You've got that strong look. You don't need to do all these unnecessary stuff. You don't need to do all this. And also the energy. I just need her to keep up the energy. I don't want to see her falling off on stage, or the energy falls off on stage. It just looks a bit weird when she starts with a very high energy, and then the next thing in the middle of the walk she drops the energy. It feels like she's listening to the noise. If the noise is not that loud anymore, she also tends to drop the actual energy. I want her to keep that energy throughout, even if the noise is dropping, because they are whatever, I don't know what people are thinking with them making noise, and the next thing they're not making noise anymore. I need her to just push throughout the walk. That's my take. And also her facial expressions, I need her to focus on her lips, because sometimes her lips are like all over the place. Like you don't know if she's smiling, you don't know if she's fierce, you don't know what is going on, or she forgot to close her mouth, or she forgot to smile. You don't know what's going on. That I need her to work on as soon as possible. I don't want to see that on prelims, because I don't want to see you go in my top 10. I don't want to see myself kicking you out of my top 10, because you've got a very nice position on the top 10 at the moment as I'm looking at my prediction. And I know I didn't do my pre-prelims predictions, but my pre-prelims predictions, these 10 ladies, that's the top 10 that I have. But I'm just gonna make the final selection, because I was like, honey, I don't know who to choose this time around. This year these ladies are very strong, and I don't want to mess up my final decision after the prelims, right? So thank you so much for watching till this far. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Make sure that you actually discuss with me, who do you want to fix what before the prelims, and who do you want to see the most during the prelims? And let me know about yourself. How are you on your side? Are you happy that we are almost done with the Miss Universe Philippines fever? Tell me about anything that you want to tell me, because I love listening to your story, especially that you are not in South Africa, most of you, and I love to hear anything else other than what I hear all the time in South Africa. I'll see you on my next upload. Don't forget to like this video because it helps a lot. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.